Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a card featuring some of the new products along with some older ones. And we're going to do a little splatter technique and just have some fun. If you saw the release video for these Hexi-Gems that I did, I showed you a glimpse of how we actually did a Hexi-Gem similar to this one here where we double foiled. So we're not going to do it in this video, but if you want to know how to do this technique, make sure you go check out my previous video on the new release. So to start with this card, we are going to just go ahead and attach this foil background to our card base. And I want to strengthen this a little bit with my bone folder so it's flatter. I just made that card base real quick. And I'm going to use my tape runner on the back of the foil so the glue doesn't show through. Sometimes your glue will show through on your foils, and I don't like that, so I'm going to do that. And then for this next piece, we're going to just do a little, I'm going to move these products just for a second. And we're going to do a little technique here real quick. And we're going to take some Nuvo. This is glitter accents. It's kind of like your stickles. And so you could do this with stickles if you have stickles, or you could do this technique also with your, any of your Nuvo drops, any of the types of drops you can do this with too. So this one here is Aztec Gold. So we are just going to put a little of that on our desk, and hopefully I will have a baby wipe within reach to clean it up. Yes, I do. And then we're going to spray this with water. My Ranger water bottle there is. And then we're going to just and it's going to turn a little milky, and that's okay. And then we're just going to flick. That's what this brush is for, Tim Holtz brush. Actually, I'm going to make this thicker. Probably shouldn't have used as much water. And just flick it to get some gold speckles on your paper. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm after. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And this right here is by Tim Holtz Distress. It's really cool for techniques like that when you want to do flicking techniques. And then I use the same distress sprayer for that. So you can use a heat gun for this, or you can let it dry naturally, and it is really, really glittery. It's really pretty. So that was super easy. And for that, before I did that, I used the Seamless Floral background. This was an embossing folder of the month for April 2023. This is their regular embossing folder. They have a regular club and a 3D club where you just can order just embossing folders to come every month if you prefer. So I hadn't used that one yet, so I used it in this project. So I'm going to set this aside to dry, and we'll get a baby wipe real quick. those little pieces of mica all over my desk, but that's okay. It cleans up really easy. All right, so we'll bring our project back in here. We have our card base, and I have another one of these all prepared. And because the embossing and then the water and everything makes your paper a little bit wobbly, I went ahead and hooked another piece of cardstock on the back of it just for stability. I like my cards to be real sturdy. So we're going to go ahead and hook this on our card base. I'll go ahead and just use this since I have it out. It's nice and quick. I just love that embossing. And this is the 2D one. It's not even the 3D. But it looks so pretty with the glimmery gold over it. Okay, now. I would like it to be straight, please. Pretty please, with sugar on top. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, that has a nice weight to it with both the 110-pound card base, and then your foil, and then that really pretty shimmery background. So then I cut one of the Hexi-Gems. This is the essential Hexi-Gems that I showed in the release video. These were just released May 10th. And I went ahead and did double foiling here using the hot foil plate. This is the solid Hexi-Gem with the glimmer machine, and I did that in cobalt. And then I used the Hexi-Gem blooms, this foil plate, and we foiled it a second time with gold. And like I said, I did this example in 2 different other colors, and we had a really beautiful result in the preview video on this collection. So make sure to check that video out because I was shocked. And I was talking in the middle of it, and I was not expecting a good result at all. And I was I fell out of my chair practically. So make sure you check out that technique because it was really, really cool. So we will layer these up. On here. I love layering dies. They're just so functional for so many different things. Okay, so we're going to make this offset to the side like that. And then I got a happy birthday sentiment that I got from an older set that I had in my stash, because believe it or not, my glimmer is newer, but I have been collecting glimmer plates for a while because I have, I'm going to tell on myself again, I have a Gemini foil machine that has never made it out of the box. But then I saw the Spellbinders Glimmer Machine on sale at Hobby Lobby. So Melanie put it in her basket. And then I started using all the Spellbinders products. So this one at least made it out of the basket. So yeah, I've been picking up plates for a while. And this one I decided to use on this project to be a little bit different. So I brought this one in instead of using the one that came out with this collection, which I've used on other projects, which was this one here, the Hexi-Gem Sentiments. So for this card, just to make it a little different, I've used this Happy Birthday. So let's go ahead and hook these down. And because this is going on the embossing, I'm going to go ahead and use the Barely Art glue. And I'm going to be pretty generous here because it's going on that 3-dimensional embossing folder. I think it'll stick on there better if this can soak down in there. that really picks up those shimmers in the background. Just look at this straight on to make sure I get it straight. By putting this gold foil on top of it, this is just shining. It's just gorgeous. Let me put a block on that for a second. And I'm going to pop these up. I think I am. I'm going to pop these up with some little dimensionals here. My new obsession are these Spellbinders 3D foam tapes. Or, yeah, 3D foam squares. Because they just fit the smallest little places. I love these little babies. And the release paper comes off so easy. So we will do this while that's drying. Give this card a little bit more dimension. Okay, so we'll put happy and birthday like that. I think that looks good. I'll take these little guys off. They're sticking to me. Alrighty. Got all those cutie patooties off of there. And we will just put this right here. Perfect. And there we go. Our card. I hope you've enjoyed this project as much as I have. I really love the way this one turned out with the little splattered background on the embossing folder. So if you've enjoyed this project, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. If you'd like to be notified of future videos, ring the bell and you'll get notified from YouTube. So thanks so much, guys. I appreciate your time. Bye-bye.